I don't know.
It's probably too dark in here to film. Let's see, maybe if I go by the window.
You gonna keep the film?
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. It is Friday. We're not doing a live show today. Behind the scenes, we have some stuff going on where we need to get caught up on some work stuff and some home stuff, and sometimes we just need a break. But our version of taking a break is going out to the Goodwill bins or thrift shops to go treasure hunting. So,
Well, to me.
so in hopes to make a profit, because we could use that right now. Yeah, so we're gonna go look for treasures in the bins, and we'll see what we find.
Hey everybody, welcome to another mega haul here that we have from our trip to the Goodwill bins this morning.
Yes, we went to a Goodwill outlet bin store. That's where they have everything. They sell it all by the pound. It's all in these giant rows of bins on wheels. And they've got rows of clothing bins. They've got rows of miscellaneous housewares and toys and all kinds of junky stuff that you have to dig through.
Yes.
And they weigh it by the pound. Books are 99 cents at the one we went to.
Wow.
You know, clothes are like $1 something, $1.89 a pound.
Right.
So I spent 45 bucks.
I spent 47.
And I think we got some cool things.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
I don't know if I have any major home runs. This one item could be. So I'm going to show that. Let's just show it now.
Sure. Start with the home run.
So this guy, anything over 5 pounds, they charge $8.99 for. So this I paid $8.99.
Oh, okay.
And this is an antique. It's cast iron, and I believe it to be brass. I think it's cast iron and brass. It's a light fixture from the 1920s. But look underneath. It has this like flower design. And then the light bulbs would hang off of here. So it's pretty cool. And I've sold lamps and different things like that in the past. It's a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I think I want to give it a try. For $8.99, I thought it was worth a try because I think I could probably put that up for $149 or best offer.
Not bad.
Yeah. Because people will buy those, they get them restored, rewired, and if they have an old house and they want to have matching fixtures.
Well, original stuff and not
fixtures
some sort of
that
repop,
are original to the age of the house.
Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, I think I've sold stuff like that in the past, like old lighting fixtures and sconces and things like that.
Right.
So they you know, it's a more, you know, sort of niche thing, but
right.
You know, if someone's looking for it, that's what they're gonna find it now.
Now you show one of your things.
Oh, home run things or whatever.
Like
I don't know.
something big that you think could sell.
Oh, I wasn't prepared for that.
No.
Well, good question. Well, everything is so. You know, let's just go through some stuff.
Just go through it. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a giant pencil. It's Lisa Frank. It's got aliens and rainbows and happy faces on it. It's like a cute kid's like giant novelty pencil, but it looks retro and I like aliens, so I grabbed it. And then I got some books here. There's Pink Panther. This is a vintage Pink Panther, little bendy toy. So there's that.
And what was I gonna say?
Is it focusing? Is it gonna focus? There we go. Maybe I should move up a little closer. Actually, maybe I should just use the GoPro for this.
Oh, really? Because
yes.
it doesn't do the autofocus.
Because it doesn't do the autofocus.
And you're having issues with that now?
Let's show some of these again with the other camera.
Okay.
Like that. So with this, we could probably move it a little closer, actually.
What do you think?
Okay. So.
Is that good? Are we both in the frame?
Yeah. So here's a better close-up of this thing. This is that light. It's pretty cool. So there's that. And then...
Yeah, we switched the camera to GoPro Vision, so...
Yeah, I think with the GoPro maybe it'll... I just feel like the other camera, even though I like it, to show items, it wasn't focusing. I think this might focus better, but there's Pink Panther, a vintage bendy that's made in Hong Kong. Okay, so show your thing.
All right, this thing I picked up, I was hoping that it would be good, and after I picked it up, I looked at it, and it was. It is a vintage Dynamite tape writer. You know, those little label makers that would press. Growing up in the 70s and 60s and 80s and or stuff,
Yeah.
you'd see those little labels with the little embossed like lettering in it. That's what this makes on the
so it's
piece
a
of plastic
vintage
tape.
label maker.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure 100%, but when I looked it up, the comps on these are like $45.
Wow.
So as long as I think if it works, not to figure out how that works, there is some tape in it, so I can probably test it. This might be my big home run. I think. I don't know. I forgot even what I bought today.
Well, Easter's coming up in another month or two, maybe a month. Vintage inflatable Easter bunny. I think I've sold some of these in the past.
They sell good.
And I think the last time I sold one, it went for like 15 or 20 bucks. This is from the 1990s. It's a cheapy China thing, but it's really cute. Some people might like it because it looks retro.
Now, I grabbed
that.
There's some stuff that you didn't, that we didn't show each other because it just gets to be. There's so much going on, but I found this and I can't tell if it's vintage or not. To me, and I don't think it's old, but it could be. I don't know. Or does it just look old? Like if you look at some of the
beads. Well, those are glass beads.
so
it's an ornament.
At first, I thought it was something to do with like Freemason stuff, like an ornamentation for a robe.
No, it's an ornament.
But now I see that it's just an ornament.
It's just an old ornament.
But is it old, or is it just look? You know what I mean? Is it made to look old, or just is it like?
It looks older to me.
30s, 40s, something like that.
Probably 1930s or 40s.
You think it goes back?
I think so.
Because of look at the metal.
And
look
at the fabric and the beading. It looks like it's older.
I'm seeing that too, but at the same, it doesn't smell old, but I can't tell.
And I think the beads are they feel like a heavier glass.
So they're quality, they're not plastic.
They're definitely not plastic, and they feel cold to the touch because it's like it was sitting out. Yeah, those are glass beads. I think that's older.
So that could be something interesting.
So
right?
you might have to Google lens or just look up embroidered antique ornaments.
Yeah, and there's some sort of patina on the glass beads and the metal.
Now, in the morning when we first got there weren't a lot of people, but then as the morning progressed, there were a lot of people.
It picks up, quite
and people were really getting grabby there.
Oh yeah.
But here's some Buick mud flaps.
Whoa.
For a Buick car. I'm not sure which type of Buick it's for. I guess any of them. But, maybe someone would want that for their car.
This I picked up for us. I said, should we get this? Because, like every place, you might have little critters that don't want to sneak in. And we're pretty humane with most bugs, except for like flies and ants.
Yeah, but, especially with spiders, because they do.
I like spiders.
The spiders can freak me out, but I don't want to kill them. I'd rather just put them outside so they can go eat bugs.
This is a catch and release. It is a cordless handheld bug vacuum.
Ah.
And I bought this just for us because I think they...
So if there's a spider, we can vacuum him up and then go set him free.
Catch him, better than the jar with the paper underneath thing and then hoping it doesn't fly out and
hoping it doesn't jump out at you.
Yeah.
So this is a cute telephone memo pad. Just a cute little retro thing. I thought that was cute for people who like retro telephones. Cutesy stuff like that I usually grab.
So here's something. Go ahead.
Here's a vintage book. It's from 1946. Laugh and Draw with McHammer.
Yeah.
Who shows you how to create and sell comic art.
Oh, that's
And cool. Look, it's really cute, like pin-up girl kind of art. Super cute.
Yeah, they do have books there, like Janet mentioned earlier, and it's just interesting. Like they get some stuff in. I wish they would have more other media, like VHS tapes and CDs and DVDs. And they do from time to time. I guess you just got to be there on the right day at the right moment.
Yeah, this says 1946. It's really cute. So I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, I found a few books too, some really old ones and some interesting stuff. This one, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just vannaing it, and then you can show your book.
Okay, so this book's from 1894. It's called Great Thoughts, Little Thinkers. I don't know what it's about. Probably a kid's book, about kids sort of interesting subjects for kids on a kid's level to read. So I don't know. Just bought it because a buck. Why not?
Yeah, I mean 99 cents. I have sold some books out of the bins.
This is a German book about. I guess it's like about a town. I can translate this with Google Translate, so I'll check that out again for $1 for 99 cents. Why not?
That's neat.
Here's one you didn't see. It's a little guide on Zuni fetish carvings.
Oh.
So I don't know if that has
Well,
any
that's
value,
different.
but it's different, and it's like a guidebook that shows you different. Is
like different tribal carvings?
Yeah, like, you know, it just shows you, it's like a guide to different, I guess,
Oh, that's
Zuni
cool.
fetish stuff.
Well, maybe some people collect those.
It might not be anything, but who, from, you know, 1980.
Well, and if you find something, maybe it's a good reference book. And then I grabbed most of the sewing patterns. It looked like they were cut up. Sometimes I sell sewing patterns.
So?
So I grabbed like a handful of them that didn't look like they were cut, meaning like the pieces weren't cut out. And some of the vintage ones I can sell, or if it's a good size, like a larger size. You know, they're lightweight, easy to ship, so I thought I would give those a try. I don't know how well these particular ones will sell. Sometimes things sell, sometimes they don't. But
So this is one of the first ones I picked up.
oh yeah, that antique book.
This is from 1892.
It's an antique cookbook.
It's all beat up. It's called the Columbia Cookbook.
Here, should I just do this?
And then we can open up a page.
Yeah.
And it does tell you a little, it goes toilet, household, medical, and cooking recipes, flowers and their culture, health suggestions, carving, table etiquette, dinner giving menus, care of the sick, facts worth knowing, etc., etc.
Nice.
So it's not like it's like one of these books that have just a lot of facts
Just
and stuff
watch
in it.
this when you hold it.
It's on my
Okay.
leg. It's like a baby's head. Protect the head.
How to cook turkey, ham.
Turkey, venison. So this, I don't know if these are how valuable this is, if it or if obviously condition
But
would
it's
matter.
cool to look through,
But
right?
yeah, it is. And
An
another
1800s cookbook?
another cool
That's
thing.
freaking cool.
It looks like there's some papers and stuff. Oh, there's some writing in there. So look at this.
Someone's cooking notes.
This kind of stuff I love with old books when people
Yeah.
shove stuff in them. This we'll go through later on tonight to see exactly what's in here. But there's some
I love looking
papers
through old books.
hanging out of here, and I don't know. I'm very curious to see what else is shoved in here too.
Yeah.
So that's a fun thing for $1. I think that's
Ooh.
well worth it.
Very fun. All right, let's set this back. I think that's close enough, right?
Yeah, and
As
this
long
is-
as you can see
I don't think this is
everything.
anything. I just liked it for the artwork.
Oh,
It's a
pinup girls.
2016 calendar with pinup girl art. You know,
It's just for the art. It's cute.
Yeah, I could lot it up with some other stuff that doesn't have to be. I've sold similar calendars that were sealed from different years, but people just like them for the pinup art.
I've seen some guys pose like that for pictures to be silly.
Yikes.
Like they do like a guy version of the pinups. It's hilarious.
Sure, why not?
All right, so I've got some other books as well. Early American Life, a little history book. This one's a cooking book from, I believe, the 1960s. You know, like a cookbook from back in the day.
Looks like there's
'Cause
something in that one too.
Yeah, there are some notes in there. Some
I
of the
love
old
that.
cookbooks do well. This is like a
Some
little
mishmash of
prayer
stuff.
book from the 1950s. It's a manual of devotions. Some of these little religious books I do well with. And they're easy to ship. I mean, easy to send out. They don't take up much room.
Yeah, a lot of bread and butter stuff. Not a lot.
Yeah.
It looks like Johnny Walker Red or label. Looks
Well,
like
this is labeled, it's practical English, but then when you open it, it has an antique Bible in it.
Oh, somebody stashed
And
that in there.
it's not in the best of shape. The cover is kind of crumbly. That's why I thought leave it in the box. But
Yeah.
I think I could maybe still list it. We'll see.
Some stuff, like I said, we haven't looked up, so I have no idea if I found this is one of the last things I found. It's by Plantronics. I think it's
Oh, I saw that and then put him back.
It's a jawbone like a head
Like
mouth earpiece thing. I don't know if Plantronics is good or not, but for again a few cents, why not?
This is a recipe box
Copper.
made out of copper.
Nice.
Has a neat farmhouse look. It needs cleaned up, but the sales are all over the place, anywhere from $10 to $30. So I'm like, well, maybe I can clean that up and get like 10 or 15 bucks out of it.
This is a character from that movie Robots. I think it was it DreamWorks put it out. But it's a vinyl head and vinyl hands with a stuffed body.
It's cute.
In really nice condition.
Yeah.
They go for like $30. So if I get 10 or 15 for it, I mean, again, for what we paid for this.
Yeah,
stuff,
I mean, if you
I
didn't
spent
pay much.
$47. So if I make 10% of that back with this, like $10,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
This is labeled American Girl. So this must have been like
Oh.
for the American Girl dolls.
That's cool.
This is like their pet dog.
Husky.
A little husky puppy dog.
Yeah.
It's really cute. So I grabbed it. Some of the little plushies I'll grab because people collect them.
Screen mask is really weird. It's got like a plastic coating on it, but it's not the one with the blood that pumps through it. It's just a standalone.
Yeah. That one looks older. And then Perfection, a little handheld game. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I grabbed it thinking, well, maybe it'll work. I put a battery in it.
More Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank sticker book. Some Lisa Frank stuff in the past I sold for good money. I don't know if this is one of those things, but...
It depends on how old it is and how scarce it is. They did have a bunch of pumpkin carving stuff, so I bought all the stuff I could find.
Oh.
You know, pretty
Maybe
fun.
you could lot it up, or we could save it
use
for Halloween.
We pumpkin carve, so...
We do. We do like to carve pumpkins.
Oh, that's nice what's on TV right now. That's good.
And then there's some crafting stuff, like buttons and stuff like that. I thought maybe I could use it, or maybe I could lot it up and sell it.
You found me a Thor comic book.
I did.
Sweet.
I found him a comic book in the book bin.
Walt Simonson artwork.
What year is that from?
Late 80s, I think. Like mid.
The artwork looks cool.
Mid 84.
1984 comic book in the Goodwill bin.
A complete my Little Mermaid puzzle. And these, you know, they have people have them listed for $12 to $15, like just the same condition.
That's cool.
Opened up like that.
Vintage cake topper. Oh, her arms are broken. I didn't realize.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well this is garbage. Her arms are broken. It's a vintage cake topper. I've sold cake toppers in the past, but when they're intact, when they aren't broken. So,
official.
A Goodwill fatality.
An official Cleveland Browns. This is a hand warmer. Or it's like a fanny pack hand warmer.
A fanny pack hand warmer.
Yep, and it has a pocket on the top.
Oh, that looks really old.
It's really cool. It's not old, and it has. I don't think it's that old.
It looks older. Yeah, it does.
Well, it's got Facebook and stuff all over it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's made to look retro.
Well, it's got the retro artwork. Let's see this.
Yeah,
Twitter, Facebook. Blah,
okay,
blah, blah.
It's still neat.
But what I have a lot of Cleveland Brown stuff, like a backpack and like hats and all kinds of other stuff. I might do a lot of
just lot it
Cleveland
all
Brown,
up.
like fan lot.
This is a leather backpack purse I grabbed. It's labeled Land on the zipper pulls. It looks like it's dated 1993.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that brand, but it is a nice leather bag. So I grabbed it because I usually sell purses. Okay.
Now it's funny because I found these and I came up to you. I was like, I found some really cool stuff that nobody thinks is probably anything. And I said, "It's Pink Panthers." You're like, I found Pink Panthers too, but I found all. the Pink Panthers. Someone must have had a collection that they gave.
Yeah, hold them up.
So there's like little bendy ones. There's little mini ones, and I got a couple of the big ones. You know, one's missing an ear, but like I said, I mean, these are probably from early '70s. And then there's some keychain, which is kind of neat.
That is neat.
This was a keychain too, I think, but it looks like he lost his keychain.
Uh-oh.
And then there's a medium-sized one. So I might lot all these up for some Pink Panther collector out there would want all of them. And this might be decent. These the bigger ones, people have them listed for like $15 to $20.
Mm-hmm.
So if I list all these together like a little lot, I could probably get like $35, $40 probably for them.
That's cool. I found some made in Japan little ornaments. They're like so tiny though. There's like a little Santa. And then a little, I guess, ooh, I have to be careful not to drop these. A little reindeer. And on the bottom, they're marked made in Japan. And I just thought they were so darling. Vintage Christmas, if it's made in Japan, usually does well.
And so you can imagine there's like a lot of people at these bins digging through them at any given time.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't get discouraged because
there's so much stuff.
People miss stuff all the time.
And
no matter how they
so yeah, even if there's a crowd, you can go back and look, and maybe you'll see something that other people miss.
And here's a couple examples of that. So here's something I'm sure people just thought this was just like a little toy camera because it's looks like a little plastic camera, right? Mm-hmm. But look what it says on the back. It says Cleveland Public Zoo. And it's one of these little like souvenir cameras you buy at the gift shop.
Kind of like
you look through here.
What are those called?
Amusement park.
No, the
Viewmaster.
Viewmaster.
Yes, it has several slides in it. It has the rainforest. Did you see that? There's a picture of the rainforest. I wonder how old that could be then. It might not be as old.
The rainforest opened in 1993.
So it's got to be that old.
But now the rainforest is closed.
Well, they're talking about when this was made.
So that was
early
probably
90s.
In the early 90s.
Even though it doesn't look older though. But it doesn't matter.
They could have repackaged that and added that picture of the rainforest. Anyway.
But this is made in China. But anyway, but it's kind of neat. I don't think I've
It's
ever
cute.
seen this sold at any of the gifts. So it might have been early
That's
90s.
a keeper for us, just because we like the zoo.
I have to look it up. Maybe it won't be. Maybe I'll sell it.
No, keep it.
It's kind of neat though. But there's a good example of that. Here's another good example of looking through stuff and someone probably didn't even think twice about it. But this was really cool. I have no idea what this is.
You'll find out later, or maybe the viewers out there know what these
It's
items are.
it's a little bank book, right? It's metal. But it's got some
shaped like a book, but it's
says,
a metal, tin type of thing.
Ahoro something universal.
We'll show them on the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it because I can't memorize it. But it's a little metal book with the bank slot on the top.
So I guess it's like a metal piggy bank, but it's shaped like a book.
It's so cool. I mean,
Probably
I'm sure
so you can fit it on your bookshelf.
people just probably thought that was a craft book or something sitting in there, like a little thing that you would. I don't know what they thought it was.
Maybe they didn't think of.
This looks like a beat up piece of metal, right?
They probably didn't think anything of it. It's just a beat up piece of metal.
I was like, yes, this could be decent. I mean,
I don't know if it's decent or not.
I don't know.
We don't know, but it's it's.
But I love
cool.
to not know, and that's sometimes that feeling. I don't know. What
So this one is new old stock, like it's still sealed. Goodwill originally wanted $12.99 for it.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't going to pay $12.99 for it. It's a Lancome.
Lancome.
It's
Wow, that's
Lancome
good.
perfume, and it says "Made in France" on the back.
Oh, do you have your phone to
Tresor?
check it out?
Yeah, let me scan it.
Yeah, let's have some fun with that.
My phone.
Some live fun. You can see how this goes.
So show an item, and I'm going to check this.
Okay. And
I
then you got
sold
sales
something.
coming through. That's nice.
I
Here's
like
something
selling things.
kind of visual, nice. You passed on this.
No, I didn't
But
want to
this
deal with
is
it.
a Nightmare Before Christmas melamine tray made by the Zak company, Zak Design, Z-A-K. People have these listed for like $15 to $20.
$30 free shipping, so
Yeah.
I could do 25 plus shipping for it. But yeah, these do sell, and this is never opened. With perfume, I would only sell it if it's in the package, like never opened, because I don't think you're supposed to sell used perfume on there.
No, but that's new. So
Yeah,
can you do
so
me a
that's
favor?
brand new.
I don't have my phone, but can you do a Google image search on that real quick?
Yes.
Ahoro Morcha Universal. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Or what does
It recognizes the art, so then it's showing other old
Doesn't know it's the
art.
book.
It doesn't
Or a bank
recognize
book.
it as a bank.
Yeah, it had
So
a
you'll
key.
just have to research old tin banks.
This is very cool.
Okay, so what else did I find?
Oh boy.
Oh,
we were
this
there.
thing's neat.
How long were
We
what
were
is-
there for a few hours, and this I also found. I think it's a letter holder. Isn't that what you were saying it was?
It looks like something for your desk or bureau, like
Yeah.
old letters, something that you could, because napkins would cover this. I don't think you would be able to transport it. I don't know. Google Lens again. I mean,
Well, Google Lens isn't your answer to, you can't find everything on there, but I think it's a letter.
I didn't say
I think
that.
it's
I
a
said-
letter holder.
But it knows a lot.
Or a really fancy napkin holder. But it looked super fancy, so I wanted to give it a try.
I feel like I got more than this, but really
And it's heavy like cast iron.
Here's just more pumpkin carving stuff. There was a lot of it, so I grabbed all. I don't know why I grabbed it. But like I said, we do a lot of pumpkin carving here during
To save it for Halloween.
the holidays. And I used to work
Yeah.
for this company, actually, Pumpkin Masters,
That's cool.
back in the day. Yes, I was a pumpkin. No, I helped design the patterns that you would carve into a pumpkin and the tools as well.
Here's
That was a fun stint.
mini Bratz doll. One of those like mini dolls there.
I was hoping some of that would be the stuff I worked on.
A pair of shorts maybe for me. They're gold, they're shiny. Maybe in the summertime when we're going to a party and I want to look fancy. I don't know. If they don't fit, I'll just put them on eBay.
So one of my things I do is I go and I dig through and I find all these little toys, and I started finally making lots of I just had all Spider-Man stuff,
Yeah.
and then Miss Marvel action figures, Peppa Pig, My Little Pony, Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, Power Rangers. They seem to be and Ninja Turtles. Those are like the main ones.
Oh yeah, a lot of people collect those.
I found this Kim Possible doll. Remember that show?
Is Kim Possible a thing?
I think so.
I don't know.
She doesn't have her boots, but again, I think, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe
'cause
you could lot it with
it's a-
other Kim stuff.
It's like the late '90s type of cartoon.
Is it? I thought
But-
it was early. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't know anything about
But
that show.
I know it's Kim Possible, so I know it's pretty good. But So I have lots of stuff. I mean, I can't show all this; it's ridiculous. But
so you got a whole bag of like little
and another
figurines and toys there.
Power Rangers. Here's a cool one.
And I don't deal with clothes too much, but I did find some Victoria's Secret swimsuits.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna run them through the wash because they have that fabulous Goodwill stench on them right now.
And probably other.
And probably other stenches.
Oh
and
my god.
But you know, like cute little flower swimsuits. I'm gonna run them through the wash and list them. Here's like a black. They're like one-piece swimsuits.
You say it.
I think they could sell.
Say it.
Batman, Spider-Man.
There you go.
Batman, Spider-Man.
Batman, Spider-Man.
Here's like another lady's like swimsuit top type of thing. And you know, I grabbed like 3 or 4 pieces like that. And then this is kind of cool. It says Hang 10.
Oh, that is really neat.
It's like a travel bag. But I think Hang 10 was that surf brand from like the 1980s. And it has a 1980s look, like the fabric. And you know, the look of it looks retro. So it's a pretty big bag too.
Nice.
So I grabbed that thinking, well, that's kind of fun. And it's really lightweight, so it wouldn't cost me much. Since they weigh everything.
One of the Ninja Turtles is talking in here. I found more Spider-Man stuff. Ooh, the sun's coming through.
And then some napkin sets that are Christmassy.
Turn it the other way.
And I got a couple of those. Sometimes I'll grab like sheet sets or linen sets, napkins if they're like in the package and they're good looking, like good quality. And I do sell them sometimes. And
what else?
Also, so this is for my eBay store. Little thank you cards.
Yeah, we grabbed those too.
You can always use thank you cards for your orders. Just write a little nice thank you note.
Is that all there is? We're getting close to the
I
end
think
here.
that's.
Like I said,
what else did I get?
It seemed like so much more, but
yeah, I don't. Oh, here's another swimsuit. This one's Speedo brand. So yeah, I got like 3 or 4 different swimsuits.
And now part of the process too is that as you're going through this style of shopping at the bins, I mean, you usually pick up more than what you're really going to take home. But in order to do that, you have to take a minute, put your cart to the side, and go through everything, look some stuff up. If it doesn't come back like anything, you know, reasonable, you toss it back in, like fishing, right? And this is like what we think will do okay.
Yeah, like we honestly didn't because of that one light fixture. I think that's what made this like $45.
And the books too.
And the books.
Buck a piece.
The books were like $6. I think everything else would have been cheaper, like 20 something.
Usually you walk out of there with like $20, 25, maybe 30. But that's a heavy day for you. Last couple of things I found that are interesting. Well, this is a McDonald's thing. I have 2 different ones, but it's like
McDonald's
a Sega
toys.
Yeah, it's a Sega little game.
I remember those when they first came out.
Yeah, I got this and another one. I can't remember what it was. Oh, here it is.
Are those a thing?
I don't know.
McDonald's toys I don't usually mess with because I didn't think McDonald's toys were.
Well, and there's Burger King. This is an
that
Activision
collectible.
one.
Or
the battery.
The batteries have been dead.
Yeah, and I don't think you could change
it's like 20 years old.
Unless you have that special screwdriver that looks like a triangle. But, you know, again, for what you're paying for this stuff, it's worth a try. You never know. I also found a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, you know, and you see this and you're thinking, oh, usually there's not the same, they don't match the case, the glasses.
Well, I always look for glasses. I always check.
These ones are definitely Ray-Ban. They have the Ray-Ban metal on the, you know, the logo on the side.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this could be okay. And like you said, you list these as for the frames, and people could swap out their prescription if they like the frames.
Yeah, I have found some eyeglasses from the bins that were very good. And I think I have a few still listed that are very good. So when they sell,
and I have no
it'll be
idea
good.
oh, it's got a chip on the nose. It's too bad. But I think this is like from Lady and the Tramp, isn't it?
That is from Lady and the Tramp.
How
or
cute.
no, Oliver and Company.
Is that Oliver? That was 2 different dogs.
I think that's Oliver and Company.
This is like a little Scotty dog. Kind of neat. And I just noticed it has like a little bit of a nick on the nose.
Well, maybe it is one of the dogs from Lady and the Tramp.
I think it's Lady and the Tramp. It's one of the side dogs.
Maybe I'm confused.
Oliver and Company was a big dog and a little dog, brown dog and a gray dog, but it was a big gray dog.
No, it was a bunch of dogs.
I don't remember.
He was friends with a bunch of dogs.
Lady and the Tramp, I know, and to me this has that sort of look and feel to it, but I don't know.
Well, let's check.
It's really cute though. It's a cute little porcelain piece.
Let's check it.
Even with the
Hold it up.
I thought Google didn't know everything.
Well, it doesn't, but let's see if it recognizes it. It might just say it's a dog.
It'll say lady. It'll say.
Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
it's
right.
one of those little dogs in the alleyway when they're eating the spaghetti. I remember the cartoon.
Yeah,
very well.
yeah, you got
It's
it.
a little Scotty guy.
So that little guy would have been on a card originally, and that's why there's like glue on his feet.
Oh, what? A card?
A card.
Oh,
like a little card, like a
base?
label.
Oh.
Like a little base. Yeah, the packaging.
Oh, the packaging, and then that you're
Yeah.
The only thing is it's got the flaw, but I mean it's still otherwise in good condition.
It is cute.
Yeah, so I'll throw it up there. All you would have to do is a little enamel paint with.
Don't break them.
You wouldn't even. Well, that's why I put him in this. Like I took the razor out of here. That wasn't worth anything, and I threw him in there.
Oh, and I bought something by accident, and I didn't look it up.
Oops.
So
speaking of razors.
Speaking of razors, so this is like some type of shaving set that I picked up. Thinking, oh, that's kind of cool. It looks old-timey. It's like an old-timey razor. Oh, it's got brand new blades in here.
Ooh, careful.
Well, I can't take it out of there.
But it's just.
But it's just, you know, like an old-timey looking razor. So.
And I found an old German Bible.
Another book?
Yeah.
What year is that one from?
Let's find out. It's German, 1919.
Wow, that's
So
old.
really, really nice illustrations in there. I love that really thin line work. Beautiful. Yeah, it is. Die ewig Unbettung. Die ewig Unbettung. I don't know. I'm probably butchering the German.
Yeah.
Deutsch. Deutsch.
I don't speak the Deutsch.
Nein. There was a little card in here. Something was this. It's a calendar page. Yeah.
Something important to them, whoever had it back
it's
then.
all in German, auf Deutsch. But yeah, well, again, I don't know how much German Bibles go for, but hey, you never know.
Antique Bibles do sell online.
For 99 cents.
I don't know if that one will.
I don't know.
But for 99 cents, let's give it a try,
shot,
you know? All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching our haul. There's some more videos we want to work on, and we're not hosting a Mummy and the Monkey show tonight. What's today's date?
The 22nd?
February 22nd.
Yeah.
But we will be back next week, and we will be back with more videos and shows. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Happy shopping if you're a thrifter. Happy hunting.
Good luck out there.
Bye-bye.